Hello Pisces, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. How are you, my two fishes friends? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. I'm also a two fishes friends. I do have a Pisces moon energy. Thank you so much for clicking here, my water tribe. I appreciate you. We're going to look at some oracles first, and then we're going to throw some tarot at it. If you are someone who's never been here before, please know that this reading, whether you find it today, tomorrow, or a year from now, it could resonate as a general reading for you. That there are no date or times on my readings, and I believe that it will be useful to you whenever you find it, if it does resonate for you. We're going with Moonology, then we're going to go with the Soul's Journey, and then we're going to take a look at Amira. And if you are brand new here, thank you so much for giving Ten of Cups Tarot a try. I hope you will stay. I hope you will hit that subscription button and your bell button to know when I am uploading. Generally, this is the day for water reads, Tuesday, as long as I stay on track. This energy has been a little bit heavy. Tell me how it's been for you, because we are in the final emotional purge of April. We do have Scorpio full moon today, right? So I did do a Scorpio full moon reading. I'll put that at the end of here if you haven't seen it yet. But there are a lot of emotional purges that are coming up for a lot of us. And if you're a Pisces moon like me, you're a blubberface. You're someone who has a lot of emotion, and it's probably going to be purged through this time. Now, the full moons, they don't just end when the full moon is over, right? Those energies linger. All right, let's find out what's going on for you, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's coming up for Pisces. For the week ahead, tell me what's coming up for Pisces, please. We do have conclusions are within reach. Guess what? Scorpio just had that. So if you have anything to do with a Scorpio and that resonates for you, you might want to look back. It says a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So something that was hiding under the surface, or something you were ignoring, or you put on the back burner, something is about to reach a resolution. And if you notice, we've got full moons on both of these. Right? So it looks like you are releasing something, I want to say. There is something that you are going to release that's been under the surface, Cancer energy. It's been under the surface, or you've been in the crab shell, or you've been trying to ignore it for quite some time here. I feel like there is a conclusion. So you're releasing something here. It could be something that you've planned to try and release since the full moon eclipse. The full moon eclipse was on the 25th of March. Right? Not too long ago. What do we have here? We have gratitude. You're seeing gratitude. Look at that. There's an eye there. I feel like you are practicing gratitude lately. It says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So you're no longer looking at obstacles as things that are in your way to stop you. You're not stopping at the obstacles. Some of you maybe are not in this energy yet, but I tell you what, when you turn on that tap of gratitude, there's just nothing you can't accomplish. Because when you become very gracious or in gratitude about the present moment, no matter what your situation is, whether your health is bad, your money's not on point, when you become full of gratitude for what you have right now, because there's always going to be someone who has less, I feel like things really change. And that could be something you're letting go, that a conclusion is within reach. You also might be opening the heart chakra. We do have violet colors here. Your third eye is going to open. We've got the third eye chakra. We've also got green and blue here, which is also in this card. It says honesty. I can't always expect truth from others, but I can expect truth from myself. It feels like somebody here is beginning to trust themselves. That maybe you've gone through a space and time here, Pisces, where you didn't really where you didn't really trust your own energy. Maybe you're still getting in touch with your psychic energy, and for those of you who already have your psychic intuition, maybe you doubt it. Maybe it's like, no, that thing that I think is going to show up isn't going to show up, because maybe it hasn't shown up for years, right? Tell me one more card here. Give me one more card for Pisces, please. Okay, well, it gave us two. We'll take two. We will take two. Bottom of the deck, we have stability and growth. I like it. Stability and growth is coming to you in the future. We do have freedom and action. Look, it feels like you do need to take some action. You need to take action toward gratitude. That will give you the freedom that you need. Acceptance and eccentric. So the moose really is sort of an eccentric animal. Doesn't really look like any other animal, right? And I feel like you're supposed to stand tall. I don't know if you've ever seen a moose, but the moose is massive, like massive, really big. I remember being in a car with a friend in the country. We were traveling down a country road at night, and she pulled over, and I said, "What are you doing?" She saw the moose in the ditch because she saw the antlers, right? And I didn't see it. And when that moose came out of the ditch, its shoulders were above my window, and we were in a pickup truck. So that was a big, big animal. So I want to say that it's time for you to accept the things you cannot change, and it's time for you to be in gratitude for the things that you do have right now. And eccentric acceptance is what it says here. Let's look at some tarot. Let's find out what the tarot has to say for you. Pisces, what do we got here? The Two of Swords and the Tower. That tells me that there is some energy coming in that is going to cause change for you. It's going to get you out of a block. So if you've been feeling blocked, like you can't move forward, can't make a decision up in your head, I feel like this is the energy that's coming in to help with this conclusion. Which conclusion is within reach, please? What do we need to know about the conclusion that's within reach? The eclipse energy is about cutting something out really quick. So for some of you, you're making some type of release here. We do have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like it's the conclusion that is in reach for you is that you can be abundant, right? When you have gratitude, it doesn't matter how much you have. And for those of you who haven't yet practiced it, because you feel like your health is bad, your money is bad, life isn't great, the economy sucks, the government's not bad, is not doing what they need to do to help us through it, I feel like being grateful for what you have in the present moment is going to make you feel like the Ten of Pentacles. The conclusions are within reach, and I feel like the conclusion, whatever you're releasing, is a good idea. It feels like it's going to make you feel more abundant than you ever have. Tell me about gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents, which indicates here that there is an opportunity coming for you. Tell me about gratitude. We do have the Ten of Swords. There's an opportunity to let something go. Again, we're talking about full moon energy. Today is the full moon, right? And although the Ten of Swords can be painful, it is a painful ending. Sometimes it's betrayal. Sometimes it's slamming of doors and yelling, and sometimes it's a silent cutting people off. But it does feel like it hurt you. And I think that you need to be in gratitude for this ending, because I feel like it was pulling away energy that you no longer needed. This person was, the swords, right? They could have been lying to you. They could have had you up in your head. Maybe they were making you feel like you weren't enough or didn't have enough. But I feel like you're getting in gratitude since you've released something from your life here. One more time. One more card, please. For Pisces. We have the Seven of Cups. And so the Seven of Cups is an illusion. It is also a time of confusion. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to pick. I'm not sure which direction to go in. I feel like you won't be in that energy much longer. I feel like you're about to get it together. I feel like you're about to take charge of a situation. Maybe you're the one that's cutting someone else out because you feel betrayed. It could be that. And I will be honest with you. I had to get rid of a lot of associations I had with people who were always talking smack. Like always poking at people, gossiping, making me feel bad for who I was or what I looked like or the weight I was at or the way my hair was. Or I had to start cutting out all of those passive aggressive energies in order to be able to reach what I feel is getting close to my potential here. So I feel like you have the potential to get it all together by taking charge and making decisions about cutting people out that you don't need, who have been leaning on your gratitude or making you feel like whatever it is that you're doing in your life isn't enough. It's time for you to get out of the confusion, and it's time for you to take action and be free. Because the Ten of Swords, it says freedom in action. There is freedom in action. Because this Ten of Swords here, please know that it is terrible, a horrible, painful ending, but it's also the release. You don't have to deal with it anymore. And so I feel like there is something that is coming here that you are going to release. A conclusion is within reach. I have my windows open, so you're going to hear a lot of road noise here. It's a beautiful day here in central Canada, and I'm not wasting a moment. Tell you what the winter does. The winter makes you appreciate the summer, for sure. And I don't hate winter. I don't at all. But when the summer comes or the spring comes and the rain falls and the windows are open, I'm really grateful for the winter because, yeah, I have gratitude. All right, here we go. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles here. There is a conclusion that's within reach here. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. I like it. When you do reach the conclusion, when you release whatever it is that you have to release, the Wheel of Fortune's moving forward for you. So it feels like there is a time coming here that is very auspicious for you. We do have, the Wheel of Fortune is the planet of Jupiter. That's the ruling planet here. It is Sagittarius energy. Like the Jupiter is the Sagittarius energy, but this is Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. These are all the fixed energies. I feel like it's taken you a long time to get here. I want to say, Pisces, it's taken you a long time to get to the conclusion that you needed to cut somebody out. But I want to say that, the Ten of Pentacles being with the Wheel of Fortune says a few things to me, that you are going to be more fortunate and feel more abundant than you ever have been. And it could be in money. It could be money. It could be anything in your pentacle world, a bigger, better house, a bigger, better condo. It feels like something is about to move forward in a really big and fortunate way for you here, because this is divine timing, right? It is the time for change. And what's changing is the Ten of Pentacles. It's either changing how you feel about where you're at, or it's going to change literally. We do have the Five of Pentacles here. We do have the Two of Swords, and then we have the Two of Wands. So I want to say that you've gone through some hardship because of the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. It tells me that you've spent some time on the other side of the fence, feeling like you were on the outside looking in, maybe looking at someone else's pentacles or someone else's yard and saying, wow, look, they can afford to have someone come and groom their yard. Their grass is so lush. Well, maybe sometimes, the grass looks greener on the other side of the fence because there's a filter on it. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes one thing that we've known from social media, whether it's TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, that a filter can make things look way different. And I want to say that maybe you had been living in a little bit of lack, feeling like you were on the outside looking in and that other people were getting things that you wanted. I want to say that your opportunity is coming for you to go out on some sort of an adventure, but you got to choose it. You see that person's hand is on the Ace of Wands. You have to choose it, which means you're going to have to get out of the Two of Swords energy, right? You're going to have to get out of this place where you have blocked yourself, where you don't want to feel emotions, where you've got your eyes covered and you don't want to see the situation for what it is. Some of you are going to have to cut somebody out or something out. Maybe it's bad spending habits, or, whatever it is, you're going to have to cut something out in order to get change. But I feel like that the conclusion that's within reach here is that you can go on your own adventure. Life can be an adventure no matter where you're at. You make the adventure. It's really all up to you. Tell me about the Ten of Swords, please. Somebody here is going to have gratitude for an ending. Like, it feels like it doesn't feel good right now, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is here as the best thing that could happen to you. It's the most fortunate thing that the universe feels is coming for you next, but it's going to piss you off because it's a bunch of change. And so I want to say that this is also change. We do have the Five of Cups in the reverse. We have the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Queen of Swords. What's changing here? I feel like what's changing here is you're about to speak up. You're about to speak up and say to people, look, I'm enough. I'm enough, and I thank you for making your observations about me and what I'm doing in my life, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm the Queen of Swords, and I'm liberating myself from your ideas of who I am, and I'm going to be who I'm going to be. And if you don't like that, look, when I turned into the Queen of Swords, a lot of people scattered. It was like the lights came on and the cockroaches were running. And that's going to happen when you start to learn the lessons of the Queen of Swords. It's going to happen. The Knight of Cups is here. I feel like it's going to attract the right things, the right people, emotional people, people who are emotionally passive, people who enjoy the fact that you are somebody who's very honest. I feel like whatever is ending here with the Five of Cups in the reverse, I feel like you're not here very long. It feels like a speed bump. Yeah, a speed bump in the parking lot of Safeway. That's what it feels like. I don't know why Charlie shows me these crazy... It's a specific Safeway in my city that I've been to before. It's a sign that he gives me, a symbol, right? So I feel like with the Ten of Swords here, that you're going to realize that you no longer feel regretful about what has lost, because what you have to gain is so much more. And I feel like for some of you, what you have to gain is something that is romantic, possibly, but you're going to be attracting the right people with the right attitude, I want to say. And the Queen of Swords is never means to be mean or angry or obnoxious, or, you know, she isn't argumentative. She's somebody who's just stating facts. It's like, this is what I want for my life, and if you don't want this for my life, then you got to go. And that's the way it is. And I feel like that's the release, because when we get to the 10 of Swords, we go back to the Ace, and now we have clarity, honesty. Now we can speak truthfully. I feel like you're going to attract the right tribe here. Tell me about the 7 of Cups. There is a little bit of confusion about which way to go, or how to take action, or maybe how to accept what's going on. But I also feel like it's emotional overload for you a little bit, because you're about to step into some pretty big shoes of the Emperor here. And although the Emperor is an Aries, you could have an Aries placement. You don't have to. The Emperor is an Aries. They could be a person who is waiting in the future for you. But I really do feel that this energy is telling me that you are overcoming heartbreak, heartache, and you are standing in your own shoes. And you are getting it together. That's what it feels like here. We do have the Queen of Cups. We have the Tower. Interesting. And then we have the Chariot energy. There are some feelings that are coming to the surface. I want to say that someone is about to tell you how they feel about you. The Tower is here. The Queen of Cups is here. It's a realization that you are the psychic intuitive. Somebody is going to have a realization. It could be a Cancer, it could be an Aries, it could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, it could be Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We do have Swords here, right? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like that there is a Tower that is coming here to get rid of this illusion. The only time the Tower is showing up is, it's not to piss you off in the middle of a really beautiful life. The only time the Tower shows up is when we have a hollow building and no one's using it. It's time to pull it down, because there's nothing left there. So it feels like the illusion is being pulled down. The illusion that you weren't psychic. The illusion that you weren't compassionate or loving or kind or worth love. And so I feel like you've already got 2 of these lessons down here, whether you're feminine or masculine. I feel like you're compassionate, loving, kind. You're a great parent, love children. Whether you're feminine or masculine, I feel like you're on your own 2 feet saying what you got to say. So the Tower comes in to give you a realization that you are the Queen of Cups. And this is not an illusion, that you really do have this psychic intuitive energy. And the Chariot energy tells me that it's time for you to get to your victory, which is this. And I feel like that is telling me that you are getting all kinds of downloads and clarity about what's going to happen next here. You've been holding back because you've been worried about it, but I feel like the 6 of Swords is telling me it's time for you to move forward. It's time to get rid of the chaos and go to the calm, my friend. It's time for you to heal your heart. The 3 of Swords is in the reverse here, because I feel like somebody hurt you. I feel like you're practicing gratitude in the week ahead, and when you do, you're going to get some clarity, downloads. Somebody is coming at you with conversation. It could be somebody who is romantically linked to you. Doesn't have to be, but we won't ignore here that we also have the heart, and we have stability and growth. There might be a relationship here that is going to grow, take root. It's going to grow. There's growth and stability and love here. So for some of you, it is love. Take it as it resonates. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, Pisces, so much. I'm going to go, but I'll be back, because I'm always back. Love ya. Bye.